Good morning. I'm here fairly earlier than normal. It's gonna be a beautiful sunrise. That's 5:30. I like to spray early in the morning. It's calm. Second reason is it's actually going to get super hot today, 31 degrees. So right now it's 18. So you don't want to be spraying in that hot weather. So if I can get a few acres done this morning, that's what's gonna happen. Let's go get the sprayer ready, and then we're gonna go check out the tiling guy. I think it's about maybe quarter finished the one field. So probably next week we'll start, prepping at the plant. We're gonna go knock down some of the tile trenches today just to get a little bit ahead. But let's get moving here. She's getting tiled. It's looking good. Lots of bite. This is gonna change this farm. It's gonna make it way better. Just getting going here. So we're straddling the tile run. We don't really want to put tires right into that trench. We'll crush the brand new tile. And then there's the irrigator. Pretty simple. Dragging dirt. Take it to level. So as we're cruising through the field here, I guess I should explain why we are tiling the field and what is tiling the field. So what is going on is underneath every 30 feet we are putting a 4-inch tile to take groundwater away. So what was going on in this field before is when it would rain, this field would hold the water on top. So you can't get on it because it's too saturated, and it won't dry out because it just holds that moisture for too long. On the other hand, so I'm going to explain this. So I've heard some people say, oh, tiling your field, well, that will take your nutrients away from the field. Well, that's definitely not the case, because why would you spend money on fertilizer and all the stuff that we're doing. You're more apt to lose your fertilizer if you don't have tile in your field, because what will go on is it will actually run off the top of the field, okay, because there's too much excess water, so your water gets to run everywhere. Right now what's going to go on is when it rains, this tile, so the water will get run through the soil. It'll filter itself, just like your pool filter. Okay, so it's going to hold on to all the nutrients, and by the time it gets to the tile, it is going to be the purest water you will ever have in your life. Maybe not. Anyways, it's going to be pretty pure. I would definitely drink it, hands down, when it comes out of the end of the tile. So the ground is going to filter that water, and it's going to have a chance, like it's going to grab all your, it's going to build your soil. It's going to help build your soil. That's what we're trying to do here, is make our fields more more nutritious to the plant. We want to hold that fertilizer or the nutrients that we have been putting down. We want to keep that. That's important. And it's going to be pretty sweet because we are going to be able to get on the field sooner in the future. Yes, this is not getting late. This is May 2-4 weekend. I think we're the 20th right now. What are we? We are the May 21st. So we are not late for planting corn. It is time to plant corn. It is May 2-4 weekend, so I'm pretty sure tiling guys, just like everybody else, they're probably going to take the long weekend, and that's just something I got to deal with. But waiting for the time for this to be done, it's going to be more beneficial in the future. And I've said this before, that most of the time I can't get on this field until almost June because it's actually too saturated. So I can't ask for better conditions to be tiling anyways, because we're not mudding the field. The tile is going in really nice. I can't ask for anything better. This is actually kind of a cool field. So right now we're in sand. There is so many soil types in this field, so that's also going to help. So this field should drain. Sorry, this field will drain, and it will help make it fit more at the same time. Of course, the clay that's in the field is not going to be fit at the same time as the sand, but it will work better, and because the clay will drain and the sand will drain, I will have a better chance at planting this field in good conditions. Yeah, it's already booked. There's the clay. So this pocket here is clay. We got sand behind us. Way over there is black muck. I mean, it's a fun field. So this is a 90-acre field on this piece, and there's a municipal ditch that runs through it, and on the other side is another 40 acres of workable land. So we are going to get this one done first. We'll be able to plant the corn in it, and then he's going to jump across and tile the other side, and we're going to put beans on that side. So that is what is going on. And anyways, I'm just going to keep bouncing around in here because we got to get this level, and then we're going to have to work the whole thing to get it level. And then with any luck, the game plan is corn this year. I'm going to either rip it or work it this fall, and then hopefully put peas in this chunk next year. And then right after peas, we'll get her perfectly smooth and go back to no-till on it. That's the game plan. This is actually gonna be pretty interesting. So right here, in this one run, we got sand. Then we're gonna go into a loamy black soil, and then up further ahead is going to be like your black muck type soil. That's what this far corner is. And then at the very end of the run is hard old clay. There is the clay. Hold on, there we're starting to get into it now. So this is what tile looks like. This is perforated inside, or not inside, it's perforated so water can go in and it'll just drain all the way to the mains. These are your main the main runs, and then there's the actual main. So we have a 10-inch main in a spot, an 8-inch main in one spot, and a 6-inch main, and then the 4-inch just connects to all that to keep the water flowing. It's pretty cool. So here's the big machine here, so you can see the spool of tile. It's on a big, I don't know what you call it, but it's there, it's spinning, it's going in the ground. device right here is linked to the machine over there, and that tells it, like, oh, he's already went over this whole 90 acres and surveyed it, and he's figured out the grade of everything and where to put the mains and what depth everything has to be. So we're not just willy-nilly throwing pipe in here. There's a lot that actually goes to it. I think he spent a day here driving around and surveying, and then now that right there will give him all his lines and his depth, and it beacons off and talks to that machine, which is pretty cool. Also, what's pretty cool, so that there, the tiling machine, it's a Wolf tiling machine. So when I went to high school, I was in the same grade as one of the grandkids for the designer and the builder of that. That was built in Melbourne, which is not very far away from me. I actually got the opportunity to co-op there to learn how to do some fabricating and welding. Anyways, it's pretty cool to actually watch those machines being built. Those are no longer built in Melbourne anymore, but anyways, that is cool that I didn't actually help build that particular machine, but I actually helped build some of them when I was like 17, 18 years old. So that's pretty cool. Okay, that's all I got for you today. My brother has spelled me off. I'm going to have lunch, and actually I'm taking the rest of the afternoon off. I'm taking my boys fishing. So happy May 2 for peace.